Day is just around the corner, and recently we came across a study picking apart different forms of parenting between Gen Z, millennials, all that good stuff, which made us just reflect on our own mothers. So joining me on the couch for a little girl chat is our intern, Colby Wilson. Colby, you're a little younger than me, so this is going to be very interesting.
I can't wait.
How our parents were like switching up, the parenting styles.
Right.
But we do have some stats to look at from the study that I was just talking about. So
Okay.
let's look at that. First up, Gen Zs want to kind of like be the perfect parent. And for me, it's giving let your kids run the household. But so when it comes to parenting, keeping kids busy was Gen Z 48% versus millennials 34%. This was definitely not my mother.
I wouldn't say mine either.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, it was giving like, do what I say.
That's 100%.
Yes.
Or there will be consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's so interesting how Gen Z is kind of flipping the script.
You think so? Well, maybe. I'm just thinking about my own parenting. I don't know
So
if
you
I'm gonna
plan to
fit.
parent the way your parents parented.
Yes, I feel like that's just because what I know.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's just what I'll end up doing.
Sometimes
but
they say after, the child is here, that switches up.
that could be true. So maybe I shouldn't speak too soon, but.
Yes. Okay, let's look at the next one. So when it comes to parenting ideals, modeling work ethic, Gen Z had 45% versus millennials with 50%, having successful partnerships, marriages. Gen Z was at 68% versus millennials at 72%. I think that's most interesting. And providing healthy meals, Gen Z and millennials came in at a tie with 67%. I think that's interesting also because my mom was definitely in the kitchen way more. That's probably not going to happen for me.
That's me too. I always think, I don't even remember eating out that much as a kid. Like, she
Yeah.
was always cooking. We always had meals at home. And I can't say that happens for me right now.
Yeah, I was a very picky eater when I was younger, and my mother
And
was
still.
always in the kitchen. But one thing I did not understand, I was the only child for like 9 years. So why are you cooking things that you know I'm not going to eat? Why are you doing that
It's
to
for
me?
them, not for you.
But she messed up by putting a phone in my room at 5 years old. So I'll be like, Grandma, I don't want to eat this.
Can I come over?
Oh, she would knock at the door and be like, this KFC is for Ashley. Don't make me do this again.
You had Uber Eats early.
I definitely did, okay? Now, the next slide, they seem to be divided on parenting practices. And it meant different things to both groups. Gen Z parents have diverse opinions on parenting practices. 3/4 say 64% of millennials feel authoritative parenting is less effective than gentle parenting. Whew. Gentle parenting in itself is a whole topic.
Yeah, definitely.
They support screen time limitations. Gen Z came in at 56% versus millennials at 50%. And setting regular bedtimes. Gen Z was with 60% and millennials not so much. Or actually, I take that back. It's 64%. So I went to bed late. As a child, and I still do it. That is all my mom's fault. We were sitting up and watching, we were both like TV nuts, so we were watching TV.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the same, but now as I've gotten a little older, I got to go to bed a little earlier.
Absolutely. And because I don't like that about myself, that I go to sleep so late, I'm definitely going to push that with my kids.
Oh, 100%. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
It's what's best. Like, I feel like the people who go to sleep earlier now, I'm like, you probably have such a great life.
Even though I still wake up tired, so.
Absolutely.